Shut up and sit down.
12 Angry Men essay. Essay on 12 Angry Men for students and children in English. The essay is an abbreviation of a courtroom film which was filmed in the year 1957. Sidney Lumet directed the film. The film is about a jury of 12 jurors who had to deliberate on the outcome that a young man who is brought for the trial of his own father's death is guilty or not. The trial at a time worsens enough to question the morals and values of the jurors. In the United States, a group of juries are consulted for a trial. The sentence of the person over trial depends on the statements of the juries. If the majority of juries decide to give death sentence to the person on trial, then it is decided that he would be hanged till death. The film is a collection of activities that took place in the film inside the courtroom. In the next movie, not a single character is given a name. Their numbers even identify the juries. Only the name of two juries is revealed at the end during a conversation taking place between them. The defendant is referred to as the boy. The witnesses in the film are referred to as the lady across the street and the old man. The characters of the film are foreman, other 11 jurors, the lady across the street, and the old man. In the film, the responsibility of keeping the jury in an organized manner is the work of the foreman. The foreman, or the first juror in the movie, is an assistant football coach outside the jury room. The second juror in the film is a shy clerk working in the bank. The second juror takes some time to participate in the discussion. The third juror in the movie owns a small business outside the courtroom. A group of 34 workers work under the person. The same person has a bad relationship with his son, which proves to be a contributing factor in the case against the defendant. The fourth juror is a stockbroker outside the courtroom. The character is a serious one who deals with facts of the case logically. The fifth juror in the field works in Harlem Hospital and claims that he has spent his entire life in slums, due to which he has an insight of such details. The sixth juror is a painter who paints house and is happy that the case doesn't stop because he won't have to go to work till then. He is against the defendant in the following case. The seventh juror is also an interesting character who has nothing to do with where the case heads. He wants to leave before his ball game starts. The eighth juror is the only juror to vote not guilty at his first statement. The following juror is dedicated towards the case and wants to head the caser towards the proper direction. A ninth juror is an old man who respects the views of the eighth one. The 10th juror is the one who attacks the defendant and is entirely against the defendant. The 11th and 12th juror is a German immigrant and marketing agency worker, respectively. The 11th one talks about how good the American justice system is, whereas the 12th one seems distracted from the case. 10 lines on 12 Angry Men in English. The story revolves around a defendant who is accused of killing his father. The story also has 12 jurors to decide whether the defendant should be hanged or not. The life of the accused is in the hands of the jurors. All the jurors in the story belong to different professions outside the courtroom. Out of the 12 jurors, only the 8th one is wholly dedicated towards the case. The 6th, 7th, and the 12th juror don't seem interested in the case. They instead seem distracted. Most of the jurors seem to be against the defendant. At a time, the question arises upon the morals and values of the 12 jurors. The story can be called as a suspense thriller story. The case seems to be ascending in favor of the defendant in the end.